What is going on, traders? It's going to be a pretty short video. I just want to knock out a few things, and then I will make another much longer video over the weekend going into, various stocks, so on and so forth. First things first, Discord. We finally took our first loss today. We got into Google calls yesterday. We only took like a $20, $10 loss per contract off of that. So the market decided to bless us this morning and, slightly recover before tanking. So we got out of that, but we made it up with Tesla puts. We jumped into Tesla puts, 170 strike. May 16th expiration at 4.85. We took profit at around 7.20, looking at about $200 per contract. And then before close, a little bit before close, we jumped into Microsoft puts, 355 strike at 7.50. And then we took profit at around 8.25. So win streak over with. We closed the week out 15-1, and we're starting a new streak. So we're currently up 2-0 in the Discord. Winners tab, I mean, guys are just killing it. This guy's up 63K today. Absolute dog. I mean, it's insane, guys. You're truly missing out. You're gonna see people talking crap in the comments about the Discord and all that fun stuff, but I'm here to show you that the proof is right here. All right, the proof is right here. So they can lie, they can say what they want, but you're hating from outside the club because you can't get in. Simple as that. This guy right here killed it. 6K, 1K, 8K off Apple. We talked about Apple puts for the longest time, so everybody is making a bag off my Apple videos. So insane. This guy right here, killing it. The list goes on, guys. I mean, it just keeps going. This guy, he's actually down 600 today. I took the first screenshot right before Trump started, thanks to oh, okay, I can see what he did. So yeah, ultimately he's up. Okay, ultimately he's up, but I see what he did there. But this guy's up 5K for the day. I mean, the list just keeps going, guys. I mean, everybody's just posting their profit all day today. So another beautiful day in the Discord. You have all weekend to join. I do plan on raising the price soon, simply to condense the Discord, because I do not want 1,000 brain dead members. I just don't. Okay, I prefer quality members over quantity. So if I raise the price and we're stuck at, what is it, 300-400 members now, I'm fine with that. Okay, I want to condense the Discord. I don't want a bunch of 18-year-olds with brain rot joining the Discord. So just letting you know now, in case you want to join. She's new. She made $375 off our Tesla puts today. So yeah. All right. So let's get into the video. All right. It's going to be a quick one. Last video talked about a bottom. I still think the bottom is near. Like, I guess you guys thought I was going to change my mind. Another thing, people are saying every time I call for a bottom, the market crashes. I only made one video talking about a bottom is near. So I don't. What are we talking about? Like, are you guys do you guys watch the videos? Like, I only talked, the last video was the only time I implied a bottom was near, so I don't know what we're talking about. Two videos, like three videos ago, I did make a video talking about a rally towards the upside, and we did that. We went from 550 on the SPY all the way to 570. So, I would say I was right in those videos. We did rally towards the upside, but I also urged caution, and I constantly said over and over that I don't think the bottom is in. Now, some things that I was wrong about in the last video was the falling wedges. Those things got destroyed, they got decimated, they got crushed. So yes, I will 100% own up to that. I was wrong on that, and honestly, I don't care. I mean, we're up so much in the Discord. We've been killing it for the past 2 weeks. I can afford to be wrong every once in a while on a YouTube video. It is what it is. So hopefully you guys benefited off this drop today. Hopefully no one was hardcore in calls or anything. Again, I still think the bottom is near. I didn't say it was going to happen today. I wasn't expecting it to happen today. I was just saying that it is near. And usually when I'm looking at a time frame, I'm looking at the daily or 4-hour time frame. So if you have expectations from any of my videos expecting the move that I'm calling out to happen immediately the next day, you might want to learn how your time frames work. But ultimately, yes, I was wrong about the falling wedges. I was wrong about the price targets on how far we can go. I was pretty much thinking that we can stall out at 530 on the SPY. That did not happen. We destroyed that, and we are currently, after hours, we're a little bit below 505. And so the question is, how far can we go before potentially looking at a bottom? And so if we zoom out on a weekly time frame here, you're looking at this massive rising channel. Okay, this huge rising channel. And so historically, when we hit the bottom of this channel, we bounce, and when we hit the top of this channel, we, you know, reject, right? So you bounced here, rejection here, bounced here, bounced here, bounced here. So I do imagine the SPY is heading towards the 200 weekly MA and towards the bottom of this channel all the way at about 480, 482, right where these guys are. Hopefully you can see this, but yeah, right around where these guys are. So I do think it's very much possible that we can head towards the low 480s. You know, it's not really far from here, especially considering how we've been moving. It's not really far from here. So I still think the bottom is near, right? But your key levels prior to that, we did close below 510. That was a key level that we constantly talked about in the Discord. So yeah, we closed below 510. And it looks like we're heading towards 497, 500, 497. 500 will be your psych level, and then 497 before seeing a potential bounce towards the upside. Now, how far we bounce is really up in the air, but I would say that we can hit about 500, 497, and then bounce back towards 510, possibly retest 510 before potentially seeing another leg down towards the 480s. And then from there is potential for a bottom, especially if we hit about 467, 470. It's tough to say because the 200 MA is continuously rising, so it could easily rise maybe Monday or Tuesday all the way to 480, and then we just bounce off there. So be on the lookout for that. Feel free to mark this on your charts if you do believe in TA. But very, very powerful channel here. Triple Qs. As far as the triple Qs go, your key level here is 415. You currently close below 425 and 425. So you're looking at a move towards 415, right where these guys are. And again, we're looking at the weekly time frame. So right here where these guys are. So you could get a bounce from 415 before potentially seeing another leg down. How far the bounce goes back towards the upside, you could be looking at these guys right here. Something crazy like this. I'm not really counting on that, but it's very much possible that you do bounce back towards these guys at around 440s. We'll have to wait and see. But if you are going to head much lower, then the lowest I'm looking at for the triple Qs is about 400. Okay, 400, 398. So we'll see when it comes to that. All right, and so real quick, I just want to, talk about the NQ real quick. Not the NQ, ES, I'm sorry, ES. ES, you're looking at the same thing, right? You're looking at this massive rising channel. Let me just get rid of all this so you guys can get a clearer view here, right? So, because a lot of traders just care about the ETFs, they don't really care about the futures. But you let me know in the comments below. Do you guys really care if I go over to ES or NQ, and then I will implement that more in my videos. But when it comes to the ES, again, you're looking at this massive rising channel here, right? And you're looking at potentially the bottom being, or the bottom of this rising channel being at 4,800, right where the 200 MA is. So it's going to be very interesting. So pretty much right where these guys are over here. You guys ask me all the time, how do I mark my support and resistance levels, or how do I learn this stuff? And all you got to do is really just zoom out, right? You zoom out and you'll see it clear as day. So zoom out, look to your left, boom, there's your level right there. So 4,800 is a potential target here. Obviously, you want to see a breakdown below 4,990. That's what I'm looking at before potentially talking about a move towards 4,800. Obviously, 5K is your psych level, but so far, the futures market isn't closed just yet. The week is still going for them. But if you manage to close below 5,100, then you're looking at a move towards 5K, and then the lowest you could potentially go is 4,800. VIX, I mean, VIX is at 45. It's kind of crazy because I talked about this before and I got like teased about it. Guys were like joking on me about it, saying the VIX won't see 50 and all that. And here we are. I mean, 45. People telling me not to pay attention to the VIX. Don't take it seriously as an indicator. And I mean, here we are. This thing is such a cheat code, man. It's such a cheat code. So yeah, VIX. I mean, at this point, like I said before, I've been saying this for a long time. You are very illiquid at the $30 and $40 range, right, for the VIX, and you pretty much mitigated the fair value gap here. So you can head a lot higher on the VIX. Like you can head back towards the 60s because you're still illiquid all the way towards 60 and 65. So that's something to look out for. We'll have to wait and see. But is there more downside? Absolutely. But I still think the bottom is near. As far as when I think the market is going to rally back towards the upside, I would say closer to the summertime. I think around May or June, you are going to see the market truly rally, not just a dead cat bounce or anything like that. I think the market is going to see a true rally back towards the upside, because and you got so much to look forward to. I'm genuinely excited. I'm so excited. There's so many buying opportunities right now. You got so many gaps to the upside. You got a gap here on the triple Qs, a gap here. I mean, it's looking so beautiful right now. This is the time you start buying. Okay, this is the time you start buying right now. From previous highs, or all-time highs on the SPY, I mean, you are down almost 20%. Okay, I might be a little bit off, but you are down almost 20%. This is the time you start buying, people. Okay, you don't look at the fear and greed index, you look at the percentages. Okay, the fear and greed index is a complete scam. It is meant to trap bulls. It's just meant to trap you. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. That thing was invented by Tom Lee. But regardless, yes, this is the time you start looking to buy. Tons of discounts across the market. Tons of discounts. Apple, right? Apple is getting close to that target we talked about, 183. I made a whole video dedicated to Apple and when there is a good buying opportunity. And right now, Apple is down almost 30%. You're looking at a 30% discount at the 200 MA. I'm not telling you what to do, but I am definitely looking to buy Apple if we see 183, between 183 and 177. So there's a lot of buying opportunities right now. I'm going to make more videos. I'm probably going to make individual videos all weekend focused on, various stocks, because you guys seem to like the Apple video and a lot of you made money off of it, especially Discord members. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the bottom is near? Do you think it's going to happen at all? Or, do you think we're going to continue to crash from here? And if you do think we're going to continue to crash, how far do you think we're going to go? I'm going to make a video dedicated to Tesla. I'm going to make a video dedicated to Nvidia, and then probably another video dedicated to Apple. But if you have any ideas on other videos you want, or other stocks you want me to focus on, as long as it's not a penny stock, feel free to comment your thoughts below. Until the next video, traders, have a good one.